A lot of you seriously need to be reminded that we live in a society, and this isn't even a joke. Like, we live in a society, like, things have context. You didn't just fall out of a coconut tree. And, as per my last video, when people ask you a question, right, out of context, fine. We will ask you if you have kids, if you're married, out of context, fine. Perfectly fine, reasonable question to ask someone if you're getting to know them. But if it is the first and probably only question you're going to ask a woman, and you're not going to ask this to a man first, like, this is not, unless it's like you're in a situation where it makes sense to ask, you're if this is the first question you're asking a woman, like, it is sizing them up. It is, the intention is not pure. Like, the intention is not, I see you as a human being and I want to get to know you. And men do not recognize misogyny in the same way that women do. They aren't taught about it. They don't think about it. They're just thinking, oh, I'm just asking a question. I'm just getting to know you. But it's like, are you? Because I understand the intention behind that. I'm not stupid, and I've lived a life. I talk to a lot of people, and I understand, I understand why they are asking that, okay? I do. And I've talked to a lot of people that aren't religious, that aren't conservative, that aren't, fuckhead misogynists, and they don't ask that question right away. They don't assume you have kids. That's weird. Like, if you're gonna assume a woman has kids by a certain age, it's like that just inherently, like, that means you are assuming that that is like the purpose of a woman. Like, it just is. I'm sorry, it is. And this is the thing, is like, once a woman has kids, that's who she is. She's a mom. We don't treat men like this. Like, men aren't just dads. Like, you can be a cool mom, you can be a hot mom, you can be a whatever mom, but like, you're a mom. You're not your own person anymore. You truly just are. And this is very normalized, right? Even within, like, whatever liberal communities, like, it's very normalized to assume everyone's life is going to go a certain way. Every woman just wants to get married, wants to have kids, wants to, pop a couple out, wants 2.5 kids. And that's the thing, is like, okay, some of us don't. That's actually not my purpose in life, is to have kid. Maybe I will, maybe I won't, but it's not my purpose in life, and it's not my whole identity. And this is how these men see women. Like, that's their whole identity. Like, they are to serve a man. It's triggering to people because, it's not normalized that we talk about misogyny at all. So it's triggering, and we want to believe that people have good intentions. We want to believe that people are good. We want to believe that people are just asking a question, but it's like, you're not just asking a question. You're not trying to get to know me. You're sizing me up. You are just seeing me as a walking uterus. It's so triggering just to fucking tell the truth, because people just, their expectations of reality are just so warped. And like I said, like, I actually do talk to people of all political spectrums. Most people don't. Most people do not talk to, queer leftist communists ever. And if they do, it's just like to call them a slur, or to like harass them, or to call them cringy, or to call them whatever autistic, say they have BPD, like Ariel Scarcella loves doing these days. Yeah, so I actually do interact with many different types of people, and I'm going to tell you, actual leftist people don't ask me that right away. It takes a while for them to ask that. Men that see me as a human being don't ask that right away. They don't. They don't assume I have kids. Like, it's especially weird to assume. Because it's like, okay, that's what I'm here for, is to pop out babies. What the fuck year is it? Like, honestly. And I live in a city. I live in a major city. So it should be like less, even like more normalized not to have kids. But I digress. Like, I just, like, men just don't. They don't recognize misogyny. They don't have to recognize these microaggressions. They don't have to. They think that it's just a question. They don't get that we live in a society that is misogynistic. And if we lived in a perfect utopia that wasn't misogynistic, no, it would be fine to do it like anything. It'd be fine to say anything because it wouldn't have the context of misogyny, of racism, of, you know, colonization behind it. If we lived in a perfect utopia, yeah, whatever, you'd be free to ask people that right away, but it's like it happens so often. It's not like this happened one time and I was like, oh, you're a fucking religious weirdo. It happens like every time I meet it's like very obvious that they are religious also. Every time I meet a religious man or a conservative man over the age of like 45 or 50. And whatever, people, normal average people, fine to ask that. But it's like, that is how we were trying to define me. That's where the issue comes in. And expecting that I want that, also, it's just like weird. And also like people like assuming that I'm married because I'm a certain age. Like, I don't know, I'm just getting to a certain age, I'm almost 30, and people just treat you differently as you age. They really do, especially if you're a woman. So